Right now, I think I will take a motion from the table and have a discussion.
I move that the Belmont Human Rights Commission sever its ties to the ADL-sponsored No Place for Hate campaign until such time as the ADL unambiguously recognizes the Armenian Genocide as an historical fact and suspends its campaign against House Resolution 106.
Do I hear a second? Is there any discussion?
Really more of the wording, not the motion per se, but in terms of interpreting it, perhaps rewording it to say just severing ties, and should they change position, we can open up the discussion and put the burden on the ADL to convince us that it's worth doing, because some of, unambiguously, it's open to interpretation. So if we're going to sever it, perhaps to just make it clean, and we can always reconsider it. We don't need a resolution to reconsider it. They could come back and convince us that we should do it.
I just think if you're going to do that, that having some language in there that sort of acknowledges the important work of the campaign and the Commission's desire to continue with it.
No, I would not agree to saying reluctant, because I think I am not reluctant, given the facts. I think that we are severing. I am suggesting that we sever our ties because we think that the ADL is inconsistent in its proclamation of being against human rights violations and of fostering no place to hate. To be against the genocide is inconsistent with that position. So I would certainly not want to express this with any reluctance.
The word reluctance is not what I was after so much as a way to do what Mike just said, to acknowledge that we think No Place for Hate is a valuable program, and it is painful to have to acknowledge the hypocrisy of this organization.
The pain that I feel is that an organization that would have sponsored this program could take the stand that it has taken. That's the painful part.
I think Reverend Hartuni wants to say one thing. Why don't you?
I commend the motion. I would ask that you reconsider the word of until they suspend their opposition to until they support recognition, because
It's a positive.
Genocide is
right, yeah.
Anything but recognition is denial.
Thank you. That's fine. All right. So I move that Belmont that we recommend. Recommends to the Board of Selectmen that it sever its ties to the ADL-sponsored No Place for Hate campaign until such time as ADL recognizes the Armenian Genocide as an historic fact and supports the campaign and supports the House and Senate Resolution 106. All right, so that's the resolution, the motion. We have a second as amended. All in favor? Aye. To be official, I also have to ask, are there any opposed? Seeing none, it's passed unanimously. I would also just like to make one quick comment before you guys leave, and we're going on to the exciting parts of reviewing minutes, is that we really thank you all. And